it's me talking to my quilt and the quilt talking back to me,
Yeah,
right? So it
exactly.
works.
Yes.
It has to come that way. It's not me
Yeah.
telling the quilt you're finished. It's the quilt telling me that I'm okay with things like this.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So it was wonderful, Madhuri. You're modern not only in terms of your designs, but also in your thought process to be upcycling, recycling, studying new things, and being the change with time. So thank you so much for being a part of the podcast. I'm sure the audience is going to learn a lot.
I'm going to step in there and say one thing because you
Yes.
linked modern and sustainability again, but let's go back to your
Yeah.
kanthas and your cowdies and your
Yes,
kavatlis,
yes,
all made out of recycled fabrics.
yes, yes,
So we're simply taking credit for something we didn't start with. We are following what many people before us have
yes.
done.
That's very
And
gracious of you to say that, because many people will say my design, my modernism, but yeah, you're giving credit to what was there. So very good,
The
Madhuri.
people in the US, they talk
Mm.
about a group of quilters who are women of color from Quilters of Geese Bend, and they're women of African American origin, and
Huh.
they have made these quilts. Now, Geese Bend was a particularly isolated area, so that for a very long time it didn't, come into, so to speak, public view. And they made
Okay.
these absolutely incredible modern quilts, what we call
Yeah.
modern quilts, over
Yeah.
150 years ago.
Yeah.
So
Very
modern
bold.
is just a
Yeah. Yeah.
name. It does not mean modern in time. They've been made some years ago. And
Okay.
similarly, Indian women have been making these most incredible quilts without
Yeah.
any tools, without any rulers, without any, pins, without any
Machines.
sewing
Yes.
machines. Exactly. I mean, imagine your unit of measurement being, the space
Yeah.
between your
Palms and
fingers
hands.
or
Yeah.
your fingertips to your elbow or something of the sort. It's just completely
Yeah.
incredible how they work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's another thing about improvisational quilts that I like completely because, you're not dependent on tools and the quilt police and things like that.
Quilt
It's just
police. I like
just
that. Yeah.
just let your imagination run wild. It
Yes.
is so liberating. It is so cathartic.
I can see that you feel these words. You're not just saying it, you feel it. I can see it on your face.
No, no,
That's
no. I
very,
absolutely, truly
yeah,
believe this. I
yeah.
I take. I have not found a word for this as yet because quilting for me, while it is something which takes up a lot of time in my life,
Mm, mm.
I can't call it a profession as yet, but I don't like
Okay.
calling it a hobby either because I think a hobby demeans it. It reduces it to less than what it is.
Okay.
This is a passion that I think is the only best way of expressing it. So it's so incredible how life takes these weird, wonderful twists and
Yes.
turns, right?
Yes. From a court case to making wonderful
Yeah,
quilts. I mean,
yeah,
quite a journey.
yeah, totally.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, Madhuri. It was my absolute pleasure interviewing you. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishaka. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. And
Yeah.
anybody
Thanks.
wanting to contact the India Modern Quill Guild, I'm waiting to hear from you.
Yes. Please do contact her.
Yeah.